Attention all pensioners across the United Kingdom. If you are living in England, Scotland, Wales or Northern Ireland, or if you care for an older relative who has reached state pension age, you need to pay very close attention to this urgent announcement. We are fast approaching a massive turning point on the UK financial calendar. As we arrive at the 1st of September 2026, a wave of vital new laws, administrative rules, policy shifts and strict financial deadlines are officially coming into force across Great Britain. The Department for Work and Pensions, working alongside Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs and the National Energy Regulator Ofgem, is introducing sweeping changes that will directly impact your bank account, your monthly energy bills, your income tax liabilities, and your eligibility for essential winter benefits. Some of these updates offer long overdue financial assistance, while others contain stealthy administrative traps that could quietly strip away hundreds of pounds from unsuspecting retirees. Are these new regulations really designed to safeguard your hard-earned retirement, or is the government quietly shifting the goalposts once again to reduce state expenditure? Today, we are tearing back the curtain to reveal every single detail you need to know before these rules take full effect. Do not turn away, because what we are covering today could save you thousands of pounds over the coming months. Before we begin, I would like to remind you that many pensioners could be eligible for a new extra support payment of £200. If you have not heard about this yet, I have left detailed information from an official source in the comments below the video. Make sure to check it out. And now, let us move on to the topic of today's video. Let us start with the single most urgent matter on everyone's mind: your winter cash flow, the qualifying week for winter fuel support, and the crucial September deadline. As we enter September 2026, the clock officially begins ticking down to one of the most critical calendar windows of the entire financial year. The official qualifying week for the winter fuel payment is scheduled for the week starting on the 21st of September and concluding on the 27th of September 2026. Under the revised framework enforced across Great Britain, receiving the winter fuel payment, which is worth up to £300 depending on your age and household circumstances, is strictly linked to receiving income-related benefits, most notably pension credit. Why is the 1st of September so immensely vital for every retiree in the country? Because if you are not currently receiving pension credit, the countdown to secure your winter support begins right now. Under rules set by the Department for Work and Pensions, a successful claim for pension credit can be backdated by up to 3 calendar months. However, your underlying entitlement must exist during that precise qualifying week in late September. If you delay your application past this crucial autumn window, you risk forfeiting that £300 payment forever. Furthermore, you must be fully aware of the stringent tax recovery rules that apply for the current financial year. If your total annual taxable income exceeds £35,000, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs will automatically recover any winter fuel payment you receive. This recovery will take place either through automatic adjustments to your pay-as-you-earn tax code during the current tax year, or through your self-assessment tax return. If you are a retiree with a modest workplace pension that pushes your overall annual income just above £35,000, that £300 payment will be clawed right back out of your pocket. Do not let yourself fall into this trap. Over 800,000 eligible pensioners across Great Britain are still failing to claim pension credit. That represents hundreds of millions of pounds in vital state support returning to Treasury coffers, while hard-working retirees struggle to pay for basic necessities. Checking your eligibility today is paramount. Guarantee credit can top up your weekly income to at least £238 for single pensioners and £363.25 for couples. In addition, claiming pension credit acts as a gateway benefit that unlocks a free television license for those aged 75 and over, housing benefit, cold weather payments, and maximum reductions on local council tax bills. Now let us turn our focus to the second major issue, the dangerous stealth tax trap that is quietly ensnaring over 1 million UK retirees as September arrives. Earlier this year, state pension rates were increased under the triple lock mechanism by 4.8%. This brought the full new state pension to £241.30 per week, which equals over £12,548 per year. Meanwhile, the full basic state pension under the old system rose to £184.90 per week, or over £9,615 annually. While higher weekly payments sound like fantastic news on paper, there is a massive sting in the tail. The personal income tax allowance threshold remains stubbornly frozen at £12,570 per year. Look closely at those figures. A pensioner receiving the full new state pension of £12,548 per year is now sitting just £22 below the personal tax threshold using their state entitlement alone. If you receive even a tiny private pension, a modest occupational payout, or a few pounds in annual savings interest, you are automatically dragged into the income tax net. September marks the commencement of the autumn mid-year financial review period, during which Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs updates tax codes based on real-time earnings data received from pension providers. Thousands of pensioners across the country will suddenly discover that their tax code has been reduced, meaning income tax will be deducted directly at source from their private pension payments to cover the tax liability on their state pension. To make matters even more complicated, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs is pushing forward with its transition towards a digital-first operational model. The tax authority is systematically reducing the delivery of physical paper letters in favor of digital notifications sent via personal online tax accounts and mobile applications. If you do not actively monitor your digital communications or have a trusted relative assist you, an unpaid tax liability could quietly build up, resulting in unexpected tax demands later in the year. Let us now address the energy crisis reality facing UK households as we move into autumn. On the 1st of September 2026, major energy suppliers across England, Scotland and Wales, including British Gas, Octopus Energy, E.ON Next, EDF and OVO Energy, begin finalising their billing rates ahead of the official autumn price cap adjustment set by the regulator, Ofgem. September is the critical month when energy companies review individual customer accounts and adjust fixed monthly direct debit installments. Suppliers evaluate your energy consumption patterns over the preceding 12 months and recalculate your monthly payments to ensure your account does not fall into heavy debt during the cold winter months. If you pay by direct debit, you must inspect your September account statements carefully to ensure your supplier has not increased your payments unfairly. In addition, September opens the primary preparation window for the Warm Home Discount Scheme, which provides a one-off rebate of £150 credited directly to your electricity bill. Under the criteria applicable across England and Wales, entitlement is determined by a combination of receiving specific low-income benefits, such as pension credit guarantee credit, and occupying a property identified as having high energy costs based on official Valuation Office agency data. Take time right now to check your energy bills, submit accurate meter readings before the end of September, and ensure your supplier holds your correct benefit registration details. Now, let us turn to a monumental legal shift taking place in Westminster. On the 1st of September 2026, a major government consultation conducted by the Department for Work and Pensions regarding trust-based pension schemes officially comes to a close. This landmark consultation, organised under the Pension Schemes Act, introduces sweeping new framework rules known as the Value for Money Regulatory Framework. These legal standards govern how workplace pension schemes, master trusts, and private pension providers manage your accumulated retirement wealth. Pension trustees will be legally required to provide standardized assessments showing whether their investment strategies and management fees deliver genuine value to members. Even more provocatively, draft legislation published alongside these reforms introduces a revolutionary change regarding pension scheme surpluses. Historically, if a defined benefit workplace scheme accumulated a surplus, returning those excess funds directly to scheme members triggered punitive tax charges of up to 50% or more. Under the newly proposed rules for authorized member surplus payments, pension trustees will be granted discretionary authority to distribute scheme surpluses directly to eligible members as taxable pension income without triggering penal tax penalties. For retirees holding older workplace or defined benefit pensions, this reform could pave the way for unexpected cash top-ups directly into your bank account over the coming years. We must also highlight vital updates regarding disability support benefits and localized council assistance. If you are living with a long-term physical or mental health condition, or if you care for a partner who requires daily assistance, you must be aware of attendance allowance. For the current financial year, the lower rate stands at £76.70 per week, while the higher rate stands at £114.60 per week. This means an eligible individual could receive up to £5,959.20 every year, completely tax-free. Attendance allowance is not based on your income or your savings. It is determined entirely by your personal care needs. Furthermore, September marks the start of new funding distribution rounds for local authorities across England, Wales, and Scotland under the Household Support Fund. Local councils receive direct government grants to assist vulnerable residents, including pensioners struggling with essential food, water, and heating bills. As we enter September, many local councils refresh their application portals and release new funding allocations. Contacting your local council early in September could secure hundreds of pounds in emergency localized relief before funds are exhausted. To ensure you do not lose a single penny of what you are rightfully owed, here is your 5-step action checklist for September. First, check your eligibility for pension credit immediately. Second, review your total annual income against the £12,570 personal tax allowance threshold. Third, submit accurate meter readings to your energy supplier before the end of September. Fourth, contact your local council to inquire about Household Support Fund grants and council tax reduction schemes. Fifth, remain on high alert against phone, text, and email scams. Fraudsters frequently target pensioners whenever government benefit changes or energy payments are announced. Thank you so much for watching today's news report. Your retirement should be a period of dignity, security, and peace of mind. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with fellow pensioners across Great Britain. Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. How do you feel about these upcoming September changes? Stay safe, stay proactive, and I will see you in the next update.